here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Landover. This will be returned from the 2. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Hazel Tootin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
All right, let's go.
In motion is Hunter. On first down, they'll go back to Tootin. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5.
24. Hey, Soko, hot. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Lawrence is going to give it to Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato,
in motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Big-time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
In motion comes Thomas. Here's Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Set up the screen out wide. It's Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 17 touchdowns now on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Commanders, nothing. Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right to the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
79 Broncos. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Washington.
6-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10.
Get up. Bronco 80. Hurt. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Get up.
To the air again is Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Trick the Eagles. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing again, Daniels. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That's swung out to Groski Merritt, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Brings
19 Tiger.
At the 6-yard line.
60 Bobcat.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. ball incomplete over the middle.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one is complete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. The offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal.
Stop below 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, go! Gun!
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On red. Hey, change attack. Go, let's go.
In motion comes Thomas. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Here we go.
Right back to Tootin. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
In motion comes Thomas. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He gets that to his big target, that. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Tomato. Hey, kill.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 39-yard line.
Rip, 23. Go.
In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. Pass caught left side by Fant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
11. Sink right.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion comes Thomas. Now here's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Ready? Mustang 18, Buffalo 18. Hurt. Rig alert. Dragon 60. 19 Lion. Hey, smash. Cup 19. Let go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
76.
Daniels to throw on second down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Warriors 70. 60.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Cowboys 18 Rattler.
How do we take it in? by Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
On play action, Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, set. Lightning, 8.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got room to roam. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 70 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Throwing now, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. Big Rover Stewart. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go, let's go. 30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
11.
Throwing is Lawrence. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
13, Lou.
Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds.
Ready, set. Stephanie. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That's to trust in Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Riggs, Cougar. 19 tight.
Now Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates. Hurt. Hey, tackle ball. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
65, Cash, 65. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Go street.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 1. It's 7-6.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger.
first down. Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Logan Clark to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Foye Oluokun with the play.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
18, 5 here. Mustang 19. Go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
Gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
19 tight.
It's now second and 6.
Warriors 70. Broncos.
Throwing is Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Red on red.
On first and 10, Lawrence. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
In motion comes Thomas. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
We're starting to see this so often, like the days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to. Yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Go, let's go.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, go. Hey, so 13, Luke.
2nd down, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy, route, Silver.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's now 3rd and goal.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hold it ready.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Go, let's go. Think right open. Here we go, check it look. Check it on. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Check.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On second down, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Bobcat. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, that's made by McClure. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniel. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hawk 70.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 18 Rattlers. Go check. 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Ready, break! Hey, kill! Hey, run! Hey, son!
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Hey, Lion!
28-yard line.
Hey, Soko, hot!
A first down throw for Lawrence. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Gun.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 87. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Take right open. 30 left. Decent 24. Son, it's up. Hey, kill. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2nd and 4.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now for second down.
70.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Washington.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the
Throwing again, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
On the ready.
Here is first and goal.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels going to throw again. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Washington.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go.
They'll run. And they'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. Third and 1. In motion comes Thomas. To throw is Lawrence. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Son, this one is hot.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to have a Jags first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Two timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Hey, pins here. Set. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
30 left. Go, go.
Lawrence now on second down. And that one's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Go, go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
Phillips on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal drive from here. And this might be one final heave to the end zone. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range.